Knausgaard. Narrated by Eduardo Ballerini. Letter to an Unborn Daughter. 28 August. Now, as I write this, you know nothing about anything, about what awaits you, the kind of world you will be born into. And I know nothing about you. I've seen an ultrasound image and have laid my hand on the belly in which you are lying. That is all. 6 months remain until you will be born, and anything at all can happen during that time. But I believe that life is strong and indomitable. I think you will be fine, and that you will be born sound and healthy and strong. See the light of day, the expression goes. It was night outside when your eldest sister Vanya was born, the darkness filled with swirling snow. Just before she came out, one of the midwives tugged at me. "You catch," she said. And so I did. A tiny child slipped out into my hands, slippery as a seal. I was so happy I cried. When Heidi was born 1.5 years later, it was autumn and overcast, cold and damp as October can be. She came out during the morning. Labor was rapid, and when her head had emerged but not yet the rest of her body, she made a little sound with her lips. It was such a joyous moment. Jan, as your big brother is called, came out in a cascade of water and blood. The room had no windows. It felt like we were inside a bunker, and when I went out afterwards to call his 2 grandparents, I was surprised to see the light outside, and that life flowed on as if nothing in particular had happened. It was 15 August 2007. It may have been 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon, in Malmö, where we had moved the previous summer. Later that evening we drove to a patient hotel, and the day after I went to pick up your sisters, who amused themselves greatly by placing a green rubber lizard on top of Jan's head. They were 3.5 and nearly 2 years old at the time. I took photos. One day I'll show them to you. That's how they saw the light of day. Now they are big. Now they are used to the world. And the strange thing is that they are so unalike. Each of them has a personality entirely their own, and they always did, right from the start. I assume that's how it will be with you, too, that you already are the person you will become. 3 siblings, a mother and a father. That's us. That's your family. I mention it first because it's what matters most. Good or bad, warm or cold, strict or indulgent, it doesn't matter. This is the most important thing. These are the relationships through which you will come to view your world, and which will shape your understanding of almost everything, directly or indirectly, both in the form of resistance and of support. Just now, these past few days, we are fine. While the children were at school today, your mother and I went to Limhamn, and at a cafe there in the late summer heat. Today was absolutely marvelous. Sun, blue sky, with the faintest hint of autumn in the air, and every color seemed deep but also bright. We discussed what we are going to call you. I had suggested Anna, if you turn out to be a girl, and now Linda said she really liked the name. There's something light and sunny about it, and that is a quality we want to be associated with you. If you are a boy, your name, we suggested, will be Eirik. Then your name will have the same sound in it as the names of all your 3 siblings. Why? For if you say them out loud, they all have it. Vanya, Heidi, Jan. They are asleep now, all 4 of them. I am sitting in my study, which is actually a little house with 2 rooms and a loft, looking out across the lawn towards the house where they are lying. The dark window panes, which would be invisible if not for the street lamps across the road and the light they cast, which fills the kitchen with a faint ghostly glow. The house is really 3 cottages in a row converted into one. 2 of them are of red-painted wood. One is of whitewashed brick and plaster. Once upon a time, families who worked on one of the big farms in the area lived here. Between these 2 houses there is a guest house, which we call the summer house. Within the horseshoe shape the buildings form, there is the garden, which extends for maybe 30 meters to a white wall. There are 2 plum trees there, an old one of the boughs of which has grown so long and so heavy that it is to be supported on 2 crutches, and a young one I planted last summer, now bearing fruit for the first time, and a pear tree too.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.